Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo Sticks. It's your girl Divinely Lika, and today we're doing our weekly, energy check-in. I'm basically just pulling from the deck that spirit kind of gravitated me towards. Um, Unlike other readers, I don't think I really have a particular theme for my readings. It's not like, okay, this week we're going to focus on this or that. I kind of just sit, meditate over the energy, and I let spirit guide me to the deck that I'm supposed to channel from. And then we kind of just go from there. But let's just dive right into it. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the collective. Clear and accurate messages for the collective. What is it that you want them to hear the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic, evil eye being sent my way or to the way of the collective, I ask that you return it back to sender magnified and bind it to them. Please protect and open up my crown chakra as I channel these messages for the collective. And then also open up my third eye chakra as I dive deeper into my intuition to get further clarification of the cards that come out today. And also activate and open up my throat chakra so I can accurately interpret the cards that come out today, Spirit. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Alright, one more shuffle. Dang, that shuffle has been a little on the butt side today, y'all. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, one more. I think it's because my cards are getting a little old. Okay, let's see here. What is it that the collective spirit guides, divine spirit guides, angels and ancestors want them to hear the most at this time right now, Spirit? What is it that they want them to hear the most at this time, Spirit? Okay, I don't want to take this many at once, but we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And then we have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So I feel like for some of you, you are ascending from the version of you that maybe sat and dwelled on what didn't go right in your past situation. This could be platonic or romantic, a work environment, a living situation, a family situation, whatever it may be. I think you were at one point, kind of replaying the things that didn't work out over and over and over again. But maybe you're now ascending from that understanding that it's just kind of keeping you stuck in that energy. One thing I've understood, like I really understand about our emotions when it comes to outdated thinking or replaying events over and over again in your head, it stops you from healing. Because I don't know if you ever realize it, if you've ever had a situation where somebody maybe asked you about something like, oh, whatever happened to such, maybe there's a situation where you had a friend of yours that, you stopped dealing with because she stole from you, or she really did something that broke your heart, or he really did something that broke your heart. And then somebody, that maybe hasn't seen you in a long time, oh, whatever happened to such and such. And then you get into detail about what happened, and you can literally feel yourself getting angry again. It's because the mind, when you're replaying events in your head, your body can't separate something that happened 5 years ago from something that's happening right now. You're going to react as if you're going to feel yourself getting tense and worked up, and your blood boiling almost as if it's happening right now. Meanwhile, it happened umpteen years ago. So sometimes when it comes to replaying certain events in your head, it just doesn't do you It doesn't serve you any good as far as actually trying to heal from the situation and move forward. And I feel like you're actually ascending from that. Tell me more, Spirit. Which is beautiful. This is actually the key to healing. Healthy choices. Oh, beautiful. Healthy choices. Says making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And I think that that's a choice that you made to stop replaying things that you know don't make you feel good. Revisiting people that you know don't make you feel good. Revisiting thoughts and memories that don't make you feel good. That is an act of self-care. That doesn't make me feel good. So I'm going to stop replaying that. It's over. I can't, like, it's in the past. I can't do anything to change it. All I can do is focus on the present moment. And sometimes, you know, you really rob yourself of your peace when you replay things that have already transpired over and over again. You like I think that's the thief of joy. Focusing on things that you cannot change. And you've made the healthier choice to say, you know what, it's happened, it hurt, it sucks, but ultimately it's a learning experience. I'm going to ascend from that, transcend from that. I'm expanding. I'm in a new phase of my life, and that's beautiful. And then I was saying preparing, and it also says preparing for union. Because you're doing this, like what I've noticed, a lot of the collective is they're in this stage where they have finally closed out chapters physically, but energetically is that real hard part when you're in and that's the outdated thinking. That's the replaying events over and over again in your head. And that is still energetically connected to your past. Meaning you're not freeing up any space to welcome anything new and positive. Because you want to keep replaying. A lot of us just want to jump into the chapter of when everything is good and we find our new partner that actually treats us how we deserve to be treated, or we're surrounded with friends that actually do care about us and support us, and we want to just jump to that phase in our life. But then on the same instance, we're still replaying what went wrong in the past situation. Meaning that person is still in your energy. That situation is still in your energy. There's no room for the new good energy to come in because you're still attached to it. Tell me more, Spirit. I feel like this message is similar to a message that already came out. So I think Spirit is just kind of reiterating on some. Damn! I seen the card, didn't think it was going to come out, and it still came. I've seen this card 2 different times, and I didn't acknowledge it because I'm like, if it doesn't fly out, I'm not going to get into it. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. It says girl with a snake, but this can be male or female. None of my my readings are not gender specific. So you could have been, a man who was dealing with someone who was narcissistic, or a woman who was dealing with someone narcissistic. But you're making healthier choices for yourself now. Moving on to calmer waters. We have boat in paradise next. Tell me more, Spirit. And I think that's what it was. For you, you sat there, you replayed over and over again. And maybe you still do occasionally and have to catch yourself. Replaying over and over again how this person used you and did you wrong and stuff like that. But we have to detach from these things. And then also understand that how people treat you have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, the demons they're fighting, and the healing that they need to do. So send them healing. Wish them healing. That's the best that you can do. And move forward. Look at it as the lesson that it is. Because everybody needs, you need bad relationships are needed. That's just what it is. Bad relationships is going to teach you things that a good relationship can't. Because if everything is going good, what is there for you to learn? What lesson are you looking for? It's when everything, when your back's up against the wall, everything seems to be like not going the way you plan it. You're like, yo, why is this shit happening? You're literally seeking a lesson. You're not seeking for a lesson when everything is going well. But when things are bad, that's when you want to know what the fuck is going on. So ultimately, everybody needs bad relationships. It hurts. It may take you a long time to heal. But understand, it is for the evolution of your soul and your growth. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. But be proud of you. Be proud of you now that you've decided to start making healthier choices. My readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future for some of you. Some of you have not got here yet. Some of you are already here. Engagement ring. Soulmates. So, do you see what I mean? I've been doing a lot of readings where it seems like where I can tell a lot of the collective are on the same timeline, where we've closed out cycles. You're seeing, you finally seen through the illusions, or the illusions that you may have had tied around this particular person or a particular friendship or whatever it may be. And, you know, you're breaking these cycles and you're moving forward. You're stepping into a new chapter. But the biggest thing that was still holding you back is we're still replaying what happened in chapter 9, but we're on chapter 10 now. We keep replaying like, oh my God, that plot twist. I did not fucking see that coming. Ain't that crazy? We're already in a new chapter. How can we get into the nitty gritty and the beautiful things that now is going to come in chapter 10 if we keep replaying 9 over and over and over and over and over and over again like a fucking cassette tape? That was the biggest thing that I noticed for the collective. And because of that, I didn't see new love. I wasn't seeing new love because ultimately the message just kept being over and over again that you need to energetically release from the situation. Now, the cassettes, it doesn't just have to be replaying the bad times either. You could be replaying the good times over and over and over again, holding on to videos and pictures and things of that nature. Those need to be cleared out. You will never meet your new person, or the person that your divine counterpart, if you're still, or this soulmate that's coming in. You're not making any room for this soulmate if you do not release the energetic baggage that you're still holding on to. And now I can see that a lot of you are doing that. You're making the healthy choices, understanding that maybe you were dealing with someone who was narcissistic. So whatever it is that you thought was going to come at that situation could never come out of that situation when you're dealing with someone who's narcissistic, who can only drain you of your energy. And then now that we're seeing through those illusions, we're moving forward. We're not replaying events over and over again in our heads. We're ascending from those. We're taking that as learning lessons. We're ascending from them. We're transcending from them, walking into a new phase of our life while making healthy choices. We are welcoming in our soulmate. And then we have engagement ring. It says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union, soulmate. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. And that's the beautiful part of that. And I think for a lot of you, you're going to have multiple options, multiple soulmates in your life. And it's just something about when you're loving on yourself and you're caring on yourself the right way, you become so magnetic. Beautiful. Love it. Do I need to see anything else? No, I think that was pretty to the point with that particular deck. Let's close out with some advice. All right, Spirit, Divine Spirit Guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family. It's crazy because I could not do some readings for a while, thinking like, just to see how the energy actually how the energy may change or grow from the last reading that I did. And I can see that there's actually been some growth from the last reading till now, and that's beautiful. And then as I say that, I'm looking at this what is this, like it says grounding, but it just gives me growing because it's like, tree, grounding, whatever. Anywho. All right, let's go deeper. All right, Spirit, please just give me some advice for the collective. What is it that the collective collective's divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors want them to hear the most at this time right now in regards to advice. Okay. This is on the back of the deck. I'm not gonna put it out, but I will acknowledge it. It says presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you are not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. We're not ruminating on the past, and we're not longing on the future. Because at the end of the day, we know that, I feel like for a lot of us, the worst has already, you've already been through the worst that you could have been through, especially when it comes in regards to love. If you take your relationship as the bad relationship for the lesson that it truly is, you have already been through the worst that you can possibly go through. Because there's lessons in healing that is typically tied to a lot of these relationships. There's normally something this like empath narcissist relationship or any type of bad relationship, it typically triggers something within you that you need to heal within yourself. So when you take the time to do this, and here's the good thing about meeting a soulmate will normally help you heal, actually assist you with your healing journey, which was so beautiful about that. What the fuck? Oh yeah, well, I'm trying to understand what I was trying to get at. Yeah, so yeah, because of that, like knowing that you take the relationship for the lesson that it truly is, you can only know that what's coming in the future is going to be something better. But don't long for it. Don't focus on it. Really, really try to focus on the present moment and look at it for the gift that it really is. Your fresh start for the gift that it truly is. Give me a card, Spirit. Oh my God. Fresh start. Spirit be like spooky sometimes, how it just be on the money. Fresh start. It says you're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace the new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given. Yeah. Look, I can't make this up. Y'all see I don't flip cards. I let them fly out. Don't play with me. Focus on the present moment and this fresh start for the gift that it truly is. Next is to expand. It says you're being asked to expand. You live in a huge world with endless possibilities, and staying safe in the known is no longer working for you. It's time to make your world just a little bit bigger. It's time to imagine the possibilities and go for them. So a lot of you understand that with this fresh start, let's do things different. Because not only, what we have to understand is when we close out chapters with people, we're not just closing out a chapter of a relationship. You are closing out a chapter of a version of yourself. So this fresh start, this is a new version of you. You're the person who's making healthier choices now. The unhealed version of you and the making healthy choices version of you are not the same person at all. So let's start to expand. We're not going to do things how we did things before. Let's start adding healthier habits, getting out the house more, whatever it is that you were doing on a consistent basis when you were in this, narcissistic relationship. We're not doing that anymore. We're going to start doing things different. Maybe you didn't used to take walks or get out into nature. Start doing that now. Maybe you didn't used to 1919 on a timer when I said that. Maybe you didn't used to take hikes or go running or spend time near the water or journal. Start doing these different things now. Versus, I'm just going to sit at home and watch TV and eat and go to work and just read. No, let's start doing different things. Let's actually expand now that we're in this new chapter. We're a new version of ourselves. We are working to be the new version of ourselves, the healed version of ourselves, the person, the version of ourselves that have learned our lessons and have allowed those lessons to help us evolve. It's beautiful. Tell me more, Spirit. Start spending some time to try to see what it is that you're passionate about again. Go back to those things that you used to like to do all the time. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, try that out. Go to a pottery class. I don't know. Keep going. It may feel as though you've been on this path or journey for so long, and you may even wonder if you're making any progress toward your dreams. This message is a loving reminder for you to keep going. You're almost there. I'm hearing keep going and keep looking ahead. And I'm only saying that because, well, it's probably not going to look like it's going in that direction when you guys are looking at it. I don't know what it looks like on the camera as how it looks facing me. But facing me, this is somebody going forward. Expanding and moving forward. This is like so contradictory to the other card. So I don't know if I was supposed to take it. I'll take the first one that came out. If it's meant to come out, it'll come out. I'll let it come out again. But okay, so maybe nope, I actually will. I'll acknowledge it. So the card was the pause. And it was also to make sure that you are paying attention to not to just jump ahead into anything. Just because we're moving forward, I think sometimes we want to get so far away from the hurt and the pain. I'm trying to here I go back trying to find a damn card. I can't do that to Spirit. They give me a card. I guess it's for a reason. So I'm gonna let it. Just got to figure out how they're trying to interpret how I'm supposed to interpret that card in regards to the reading. So what I'm hearing is, yeah, a lot of times, like, we have these, like, really bad endings or whatever it may be, and we're just trying to move as far as possible away from the situation, the heartache, the everything. And we may make a hasty decision without thinking on it, whether that's hopping into a new relationship, getting up and relocating. For some people, this goes amazing, but maybe not for the collective of people that I'm talking to. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all possibilities, outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So even though Spirit wants you to keep going and moving forward, we're making sure that we are being cautious about the decisions that we make before we do them. I did hear something about, what did I see earlier? Oh, it was so insightful. Hold on. It was so insightful, and it's like really resonating with the reading. So it's like, now I gotta go find it. Great. Great. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't really do this, but I really think it's there's something that's supposed to come out of this, so. Give me a second. Please give me a second, y'all. Oh, no. Too far back. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I think this is it. Oh. Yo, I'm gonna let it go. Damn, it was such a good message. You know, it was basically a message about astrology. I'm not well versed in astrology, so I don't want to get the like I never like to speak on anything that I'm not well versed in. Um but it was ultimately saying it also ultimately said something about I think it said something about the Venus retrograde, and to not we're not working on putting any action into manifesting, because everything I think every oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna get the I'm not nope, not gonna mess with it. Ultimately it just said to rest and allow things to unfold. If I could just paraphrase and tie it up. And it has something to do with some type of planetary energy that I'm not sure about. So I'm not going to get to making up no stories. Okay, let me see. Tell me more, Spirit. Advice for the collective. I'm just staying in my lane of what I'm good at doing. But, you know, I think us as readers in general, like, you know, we do take a collective of... I'm a Gemini, too, so... I'm constantly getting information from all over the place, you know. Okay. So it says have faith. Yep, this is exactly what I was saying. In different words of what I was saying. Have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. And then it says soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. And that gives me this expand card too. You know, when you're in a relationship with, especially if you're dealing with someone who was very narcissistic, this could be a parent related. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could have been a friendship, you know, a boss, or anybody. But you know, when you're in a situation with someone who is narcissistic, they drain you. So you naturally are not living in your purpose. You're actually you're not going to be the best version of yourself, the most outgoing, most authentic version of yourself, because they are energy vampires. Like to really wrap it up, a narcissist is a energy vampire. So you can't be your most authentic self when you're in this situation. But now that you have closed out this chapter and you have this beautiful fresh start that the universe is giving you, it's time for you to, you know, expand and soar and really be your most authentic self. Keep going, keep moving forward, because there's only positivity and beautiful things to come. I'm really proud of you, collective. And so is the universe, and so is your spirit guides and your ancestors. Because do you understand that there are people who go their whole life in cycles that they don't break? And then they pass away, and then they reincarnate to do the cycle all over again because they didn't get it right the last time. There are people who leave relationships, and the only thing they take from the relationship is, that was a bad relationship. I would never mess with that person again. And not take, and don't get me wrong, that is part of the lesson. But the most detrimental part of the lesson is what you were supposed to take from that relationship to grow and to heal within yourself. The cycle is then broken. Then the cycle is really broken. Because if you're just taking from a relationship, that was a sucky person, he was a narc, she was a narc, I'll never deal with a narc again, I'm moving forward. No, we have to understand what is it about us that attracted the narc in the first place? And then what is it about us that kept us in the situation for as long as we did, when we realized that we were in a situation where there was no reciprocity? Because you cannot be with a narcissist and receive reciprocity. You're going to be breadcrumb. You will definitely be pouring far more in their cup than they'll be pouring into yours. Energetically, financially, whatever it may be. Why everybody has a purpose. So what is it that I was supposed to learn from this person about myself that I need to heal to be the best version of myself? I mean, you have a marriage coming in, a soulmate coming in. This is beautiful, collective. And I'm so proud of you for actually breaking the cycle, seeing through the illusions, and learning the lessons. This is really beautiful. If this resonated, please just like, comment, and subscribe. It is a beautiful way to energetically give back to my channel. But until next time, I love you all so, so much, and peace out.